Welcome to another Telltale Books video. I'm Greg, and I'm continuing my Ray Bradbury series with his 19th work, another fan work, titled The Last Man. The Last Man is a short story, a very short story, another one-page short story in a mimeograph fanzine. The fanzine was titled The Damn Thing, and this issue was published in November of 1940. And it was one of Bradbury's friends who put together and published and distributed this particular fanzine. I didn't write down the name of his friend. In this story, Bradbury goes back to being humorous. If you've been watching in succession, you know that I've hit a couple of stories that feel more professional and more serious than anything he had published previously. But now we're going back to the sort of thing that he has been doing from the beginning, being kind of funny and not serious and poking fun at things. The story is, of course, about the last man on Earth. I don't think I need to go any deeper than that in the synopsis. The fact that it's so short, if I give you more than that, I might as well just read the story to you. It is a bit funny. It is okay. It's not great. If you're expecting something comparable to the Martian Chronicles, you won't find it here. This was just fluff, something funny to put in a fanzine. And Bradbury was not trying to be a serious writer. He was just knocking off a fanzine story for a friend. So I don't think I can recommend this story to anybody but the most serious Ray Bradbury diehard. The person that has to read absolutely everything. Look up The Last Man. I have the story, of course, in this book, The Earliest Bradbury, which it's become my new Bible for the early works of Ray Bradbury, now that I've covered most of what was in Fantasia Futura. I believe at this point, Bradbury had stopped publishing his own fanzine, Fantasia Futura, and so his stories were not appearing there anymore. And so I think the book covering Fantasia Futura I believe I'm done with that now. So now I'm in The Earliest Bradbury for the fan fiction that's been published in here. And I anticipate pretty soon I'll get to his more professional work. And that ought to be interesting. So, short and sweet, not much to say about this one. Have you read The Last Man by Ray Bradbury? Leave your comments about it in the comments section of this video, or anything else about early Ray Bradbury that you happen to know that I haven't said in my videos. Feel free to leave those little details in there. Otherwise, come on back for more. Lots more Bradbury to come. The next Bradbury story, number 20, will be The Tale of the Terrible Typer. That is another fanzine, funny kind of story. So come on back and join me for more Ray Bradbury and more of everything else that we're doing. And we're covering tons and tons of old fiction, mostly science fiction, fantasy, horror, here on Telltale Books. Till then, before you leave this, be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and maybe even ring that bell to get notifications of when I put up new videos, which typically I've committed myself to always having a video Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday every week, and I make them live at midnight, so that, which is primarily accommodating a number of British viewers of this video channel. So I hope you'll see me in a lot more videos.